Hello everyone! Today I want to talk about implied status, but before we move forward, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and enable notifications. Sometimes you are here in Canada on a temporary status. It means you are a visitor, you are a foreign worker, or you are an international student, or you hold a temporary resident permit. In those situations, your status in Canada has an expiry date and you need to leave Canada before the expiry date. What if you want to extend your stay in Canada or you want to change your status in Canada? So let's say you are a worker and you want to become a student, or you are a visitor and you want to become a worker. In those situations, if you meet all necessary requirements before the expiry of your status in Canada, you can make an application to change your status or extend your status. What if the immigration officer doesn't make a decision about your case by the expiry date of your existing status? In those situations, under subsection 5 of section 183 of the immigration regulations, you have something called implied status. Implied status means that you can continue having your old status until the immigration officer or a border services officer makes a decision about your case. However, remember, you cannot switch to the new status. In other words, if you are a student and you have applied to become a worker, you are still a student until they make a decision whether you can switch over to become a worker. Of course, maybe your study permit allows you to work, but you cannot completely become a temporary foreign worker. The same situation is for a visitor who has applied for a study permit. You may not study in Canada until they actually approve your study permit. Can you do flagpole? The answer is yes in most cases. Flagpole means that you actually travel to the border of the United States and Canada to ask the immigration officer at the US border that your intention is to flagpole. They will return you back to Canada, and at the port of entry, while you have your implied status and proof of implied status, then you ask the Canadian Border Services officer to change your status to the new status. If your new status is supposed to be a visitor or a worker, that's not an issue. But if it is supposed to be a temporary resident permit, never ever do flagpoling. If it needs to be a student, then you may only flagpole if you are a US citizen, a permanent resident of the United States, a resident of Greenland, or a resident of Saint Pierre and Miquelon. Keep in mind, a temporary status is temporary, and you could lose it because of so many different reasons. For example, because of inadmissibility issues, because of receiving a removal order from Canada, or because of public policy under section 22.1 of the Act. So you have to behave yourself while you are here in Canada on temporary status. Thank you very much for watching this video. As I requested in the beginning, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, enable notifications. I promise to post many other videos, educational and newsworthy videos about immigration to Canada. My name is Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm an Ashton College instructor and the author of 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. See you soon.